Hey, what's going on, everyone? Joseph Lombard, aka Interesting Far. I'm with Zach Lombard, aka Magnum 5.
Hello.
Welcome to another Lombard Bros talk show. This is the 96th one. We're just 4 weeks away until we reach 100. And tonight we got a guest tonight that we're gonna have on the show. Just moments from now, we're gonna have another Nork driver this week. We had two Nork drivers come in last week. First off, I want to thank Justin Lizaby and Terrell Baker for joining last week's talk show. And now we're going to have another Nork driver join the podcast tonight. Someone said echo. Hopefully that's not us, right? You know, because I don't like echoes.
Oko?
I guess Oko. I don't know. Anyways, so I want to thank Justin Lizaby and Terrell Baker for joining us last week. We have another Nork driver tonight. His name is Daniel Faulkingham, and he actually got his first career Nork win this past Tuesday night at Iowa, and it was good. I didn't even think about it. Like when Daniel won on Tuesday night, of course I was broadcasting the race too. I didn't realize. Until the next morning, I'm like, oh, wow, he's going to be on our talk show, and yet he just got his first Nork win ever just this past Tuesday night. So it's going to be awesome to have him on, and maybe we'll talk about that win as well. And Daniel Faulkingham is going to be one of the 4 drivers that's going to be competing for a championship next Tuesday night in the Nork iRacing Series, along with Benjamin Nelson, Justin Lizaby, and Jared Darling is going to be competing for a championship as well. So wish him on that. Wish him luck on that. Should be a good race then. But Zach, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know.
Just yeah, huh?
No, there's something on my face.
There's something on your face?
I thought there was.
Do you want me to get it for you?
No, I do not want you to get it.
Oh, well, you can trust me.
No, I don't trust
I could get it for you. I swear. I could. Are you sure? I really would love to help you, man.
No,
I'm a caring brother, and I would love to help you.
I'm positive.
Nice. So you good?
Yes,
okay,
I'm
but
good.
if you need me to do something with your face, let me know, okay?
Okay.
Just let me know. I'm right here, okay?
All right.
All right. So anyways, so that's it. Just you're fine?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good? Anything going on?
No.
No?
No.
I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's the weather changing.
Yeah.
I mean, what is it like? It seems like every season I have to adjust to it. It seems like, you know what I mean? I mean, what? Recently it just turned fall. But it's starting to feel like fall over here now.
Yeah.
The weather hasn't been as hot. There's been quite a few days we've had like breeze outside, which we didn't get that a lot over the summer, but weather's starting to cool off, and I guess we need to adjust to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just extremely tired. But I want to stay up tonight because Black Ops 4 comes out tonight, 9 o'clock Pacific time, midnight Eastern. So yeah, the new Call of Duty game is coming out to basically tonight. So I have pre-ordered it digitally, and I'm looking forward to playing some of it tonight. So I'm gonna hopefully have a good time with it. I'm gonna probably start off with playing some Blackout, the Battle Royale mode. I'm really looking forward to seeing how that is. I've seen people play when the beta came out, and it looked really good. So I'm excited for it. Also, I want to give huge shout outs to the people that is dealing with Hurricane Michael right now. Looks like it's a bad hurricane right now. I just want to hope everyone the best of luck and pray for their safety as well. I've already heard that 6 people were killed, has been killed because of this hurricane. They've just been having some big I almost said earthquakes. They've been having some big hurricanes recently. But this one definitely, again, it's just another bad I keep almost saying earthquake, man.
Yeah.
We get them out here, okay? Just hurricanes. Just been some really bad ones. I mean, what? They had Florence just a month ago, and now Michael. So prayers to all of them dealing with that. That's probably not fun at all.
No,
And
not at
creates
all.
a lot of destruction, that's for sure. I've already seen pictures and videos of that hurricane, and it just
looked terrible.
So apparently 15 were killed by Hurricane Michael outside of the United States. But I've heard 6 people were killed in the United States so far. Anyways, like I said, prayers to them, wishing them the best of luck. But so is there anything you want to talk about, man? Of course, soon we're going to have Daniel on here. Yeah. I need to send him the not right now, but when it's time, I have to send him the link. So what's you think? Hey, you know what's this weekend?
What's that?
Talladega.
NASCAR,
Talladega, man. I love NASCAR racing at Talladega. Truck race on Saturday, and then on Sunday we got the Cup race. I'm excited for Talladega. I'm always excited about Talladega. Speaking of Daniel Faulkingham, there he is in chat right now. He will be joining us just momentarily. We'll get him on here maybe about sometime next 10 to 15 minutes. We'll ask him a few questions, and then you guys can ask him some questions as well. We'll talk about his win this past Tuesday, his first NORC win. And like I said, I didn't realize when Daniel got his first NORC win, I didn't realize until the next morning that, wow, he's going to be on our show, and that'll be a great discussion to talk about. So it'll be pretty cool. So we'll get him on here sometime next 10 to 15 minutes. But yeah, Talladega is this weekend. And of course, it's in the middle of playoffs. You know who the only driver that doesn't have, well, I would say the only driver in the playoffs that doesn't have to worry about Talladega?
What's that?
Chase Elliott. Because he won this past Sunday, he got his second career win ever and his second win of the season. He is locked into the next round of the playoffs. So whatever happens to him at Talladega, whether he has, even if he gets collected in the big wreck or something else happens, don't matter. He's locked into the next round, so he's got nothing to lose. So I'm going to have a pretty easy Sunday watching Talladega because normally when you watch races at Daytona Talladega, it's kind of like intense watching. It's like, oh boy. But just going to be real. I'm probably still going to be in that intensity always. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like the heart pounding and stuff like that. Because like, you know, the big wreck is going to happen. It's just like a matter of when in the race. And is it going to be bad, or are we going to see like a calmer wreck? Hopefully nothing too serious. So, you know, but it's going to be cool just watching Talladega, both races, Saturday truck race, Cup race Sunday. What about you, man? What's going on, man?
Oh, well.
When are you getting your car back?
You know, I was just about to talk about that.
I mean, we got the Jeep back.
Yeah,
which that took that took a little. What? Oh, sorry. Wait, hold on. Go ahead.
Okay,
hey, Zach. I love you. Just want to let you know.
Okay. Anyway.
Did I interrupt you? Sorry for interrupting, but did I interrupt you already?
Yes.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Anyways.
Huh?
May I talk now?
Yeah, go ahead. This is your talk show as well. Talk.
So, anyways,
just be careful when I interrupt. Okay, I just can't go. Go.
Anyways, yesterday I got the Jeep back after 2 weeks of being gone.
Why did that take so long? I mean, because we took it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
And we didn't get back. You didn't get back till yesterday. It took them that long to. I mean, I know they had to order another alternator.
Yeah.
But why did it take so long to install it?
Well, see, I know they told me that the first time when they ordered the first one, it came in all messed up, so that's when they had to order another one afterwards. However, I don't know when that alternator came in, though. I think on Monday, as far as
this past Monday?
I think so. I don't know.
Why did it take them a week and a half? I mean, what? You would think they like on that Wednesday, they were like, okay, we're going to check the car, see what it actually is. Oh, it's an alternator problem. Maybe the next day, let's order. Unless, I don't know, whatever.
Well, see, it wasn't just, they found out that it wasn't just the alternator. There was something else. I forgot
it was the
what
battery.
It was.
Wasn't the battery corrupted too?
Yeah, the battery too, but there was also a couple more things wrong with it. I don't know. I can't remember what it was, though. I do. And the paperwork for it, I'll have to check and see, though. But yeah. Now, about my car, though, I still
Yeah,
have-
when is that coming back? I'm surprised. That's because weren't you supposed to get back Monday or Tuesday?
Well, see, they had a little bit of a delay going on because of the weather that we've been recently having about the past week.
But don't they usually do the painting in the inside the shop anyways?
Yes, but
What do they do with it afterwards and stuff?
well, they keep it parked in their garage. They do have a garage where they would keep
Finished
any
cars?
car.
Or any car that they need to work on?
Yeah, that's where they would keep it.
And after they're finished, they keep it in there too?
Yeah, until they know when it's time, when it's ready.
And see, that's when I don't understand why I'm so confused about this, because like if all the work is inside the shop itself, would you think weather wouldn't do anything about it? Like
I don't know.
I mean, what are they doing out? What do they put the car outside or something? No, well, they can't put it outside, but like I don't know, man. I don't know how weather would do it, because it's like, they're working with the whole paint work on the car inside the shop. Unless here's the thing, and here's my thinking too. Maybe they got one garage for the painting. Then they have to roll the car outside to another part of a garage to work something else in that garage. Like different garages work on different different things, you know what I mean? Like one garage you got the paint shop, the next garage you got like the workings, maybe they didn't want a chance to roll it outside to another garage, you know what I mean?
Well, think about it, Joe. They also, not only did they have my car to work on, but they had to work on other cars too.
Well, right. No, I understand that, but like I totally get that.
So we can't basically rush them.
I'm not saying I'm rushing. I'm just wanting to understand why is it a weather issue if they're like if the shop is inside, like I said, my thing, it could be, if it was a weather thing, my thing could be like one garage is for paint, the other garage, they don't want a chance, let's say after they're done painting the car, they don't want a chance rolling it outside maybe and taking it to another garage in that area, you know what I mean? To work it on something. Maybe it's that, I don't know, but you may be absolutely right. They got other cars to work on. And of course, those cars may have been put on delay too. So I totally get it. I just want to understand it. You know what I mean? Because what if I have to go through it and I want to understand? You know what I mean? Not that it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with my car anyways, but if I had to go through this, I want to understand it better. You know what I mean? So you just don't know at this point, huh?
No. See, and I still don't know if I would still have time to. Now I don't know if I would still get a call today. I mean, I still got another hour and a half for today.
When do they
if
close?
Not, then
when do they close?
6 p.m.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. I did ask you that before. Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to understand it. You know what I mean? Because I at first I didn't know what they mean. Like, oh, it's because of weather. If the paint shop is inside, that's all. I just wanted to understand it better. So, anything else going on for you other than that?
Well, that's basically about it.
Yeah, nothing really much has happened recently.
No,
to be honest with you.
Hopefully something will soon, though.
Yeah. So, by the way, if you guys were wondering why we didn't have a live stream yesterday on Twitch, it's because we had to yesterday we were supposed to live stream Heat 3. We had to cancel it because there was a personal situation involving the family. Apparently, some more news and updates came about on the investigation of my father's death and stuff. So we wanted to take the time and see what was going on with that. So that's why we didn't have a live stream yesterday. So I just thought I'd let you guys know. But Zach, you will be back live streaming tomorrow. Roblox.
Yeah.
I like Roblox.
Yeah.
You found some new Roblox games on there that you enjoy.
At least a couple, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you play a couple of them. What are like? I haven't tried it yet, but what are they?
Let's see. I know
They
one
look
of them
fun.
is. I know one of them is Speed Race.
Isn't that like that speedrun game?
Yeah, but it's a bit, but it's a little
Right,
different.
but it's a platforming kind of, huh?
Yeah. So Speed Race is one of them. And then, oh god, what's that other one?
It's a Roblox game.
Well, yeah, Roblox game.
Right, there you go. It's that game, right?
Yeah.
That game. Whoa, man, that's cool. Before we get into any further, I want to ask you. You went back to the museum this past weekend. What were the cars this past weekend at
the cars that were out this past weekend?
Yeah, this past weekend.
All right, well, here, let me go
The
on
Zach's
there.
getting there, guys. What is the hoopla surrounding Roblox? Oh, man, I don't know, man.
Hoopla
That's probably what Zach means. It's hoopla. Nice.
Hoopla.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real funny.
What? I may be right. I don't know.
Real funny, Joe.
Zach's getting there, guys. I promise you.
All right.
Which soda is the best? Oh, my God.
All right. First, the cars that were out was a brown 1941 Cadillac convertible.
Mm-hmm.
The second one would be the 1959 Cadillac, the white 1959 Cadillac convertible. That's been out numerous of times. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with the car. It's a cool car.
That color is nice.
Yeah, a blue 62 Chevy Impala, which quite honestly, and I don't know, this came up in my mind though. Although I shouldn't say this came up. It came up a long time ago, but this would be a good car to take to a Dodger game, honestly.
Yeah, because of the color.
Yeah, that car would be a good game. A good car to take to a Dodger game.
Speaking of colored car, obviously, you know how I've always told you I've wanted a Chevrolet Camaro.
Uh-huh.
I saw a blue Chevrolet Camaro, and I'm just like, that's the blue Chevy Camaro I want. That's the color blue I want. And I'm just like, I saw it driving by the opposite direction. I'm just like, oh yes, yeah. I want that. I'm like, that's the blue I want. It's just the Chevy Camaro I want, that color. I'm just like, I want that. Hey, Mom, can I get a Chevy Camaro? Like, please. Like, when is that going to happen? What? Hey, Christmas is coming up. I'm expecting a Camaro for Christmas, okay? Don't let me down, Mom, all right? Or you can get it for me if you want, if you want to be that good of a brother. No, maybe I could get you a 47 Packard. Oh, that's right. Hopefully the dream comes true, So I saw that, and I was just like, oh, I want it. She's like, sure, you pay for it and the insurance, and it's yours. Nice. Cool. Except I don't have that money, Mom, please. Hey, Mom, you know that money, and it's kind of. Anyways, no, I'm just kidding. What about the cars for this weekend?
Oh, okay.
Did you drive any of those cars at all last weekend?
Yeah, I've driven the white. I've driven the white Cadillac and the blue Chevy.
Ah, okay. I gotcha.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and say this right now. In 2 weeks, there's not going to be any rides.
Oh, so you ain't going, huh?
No.
Okay. So what about this week? Okay,
so for this week, I mean, not on October 28th is the day with no rides. But anyways, this week will be a 1951 Buick Super Sedan, a 1960 Pontiac Bonneville convertible, and a 1970 Dodge Challenger RT.
Oh, Challenger. Yes.
One of the original Challengers.
Right. All right. I think it's about time we get what? Go ahead.
It's hot in here.
Is it really hot in here?
Yeah.
Gosh darn, it's like.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's hot in here.
All right. Are you better?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay. It's that time right now that we should get Daniel Faulkingham. What?
Why is it on Econ?
What?
Why is it on Econ?
Oh.
There you go.
leave this go on?
Okay.
All right. It is that time that we get to get Daniel Faulkingham into this podcast. So I'm gonna send him the link right now. I'll send it to him through Facebook. Let's get Daniel Faulkingham in here. I've had trouble saying his last name several times before I actually got it right.
Really?
Because the beginning of his name, and I guarantee you he gets this a lot, how his last name is first pronounced, Like, you gotta really be careful on that. So let me get, I'm gonna send to him on from Facebook. Let me do that. Do that. Boom. Hopefully he gets it. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So we're waiting for him now to join in. He said he'll be there in a minute. No problem.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to turn the ceiling fan on, okay? Let's see if that works so we can hear him better. You're so hot, huh? Really? So now we're waiting for Daniel Faulkingham to join. Just waiting. Do. You all right?
Yeah.
Hiccup, man?
Yes.
Just try to relax. I gave you water,
I know.
There. Still waiting on him. Anytime. He will be joining anytime now. He said he'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, so give him some time.
I'm giving him time. Don't worry, okay? Yeah. We're still waiting on him. Oh my God. He'll show up eventually.
Yeah.
How did Terrell Baker join quicker than him? I swear, I was wondering if Terrell Baker was going to take longer because, my gosh, he dumb. But I love him though. He dumb.
He ain't dumb.
What?
He ain't dumb.
Nah, he's a cool dude. Drinking that water. Gotta stay hydrated, man. Nice.
My throat was dry a bit too.
Your throat was. Just shut up, Mom.
Wow, you tell your mother to shut up?
I always tell her to shut up. You know that. Remember how Terrell just keeps calling everybody, other driver, Alexander as their middle name?
Yeah.
I was like, at first, I'm like, I didn't catch it that. I'm like, I ain't saying Alexander a lot, but then I noticed what he was doing. I'm like, dude, not everybody's middle name is Alexander. So is my name Joseph Alexander Lombard now? Is that what it is? Is Zachary Alexander Lombard? He's weird. It was weird. So, according to Terrell Baker, everybody's middle name is Alexander. So eventually, Daniel Faulkingham will get in here. He said he'll be here in a minute. It's been like 3 minutes, buddy. Like late. Oh, there he is. Hold on.
Hello.
Daniel, how are you? Can you hear me? Uh-oh, his mic's muted.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hello.
You got me?
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello?
I got you. You got me?
Good. Yeah, I got you.
All right. Well, welcome to the show, Daniel.
Thank you. I'm sorry I don't have a face cam, but
Oh man, I gotta get one of those, man.
yeah, it's like I'll remember next time if I come on the show again.
Well, first off, Daniel, we weren't sure we were gonna be talking about, but we're gonna be talking about now. First off, I want to congratulate you on your first career Nork win this past Tuesday night.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, the broadcast I raised and seeing you get that win. And what's even better is that because of that win, you're locked into the championship 4 race next Tuesday night for North. So what's your expectations for next Tuesday night at Chicagoland Speedway to go after this championship?
Yeah, I know it's gonna be hard because we got a pretty stout championship 4. I mean, you got Ben Nelson, who's won like 6, 7 races this year. You got Justin Lisenby, who he's been on par this year, and then you got Jared, who's always been good in the North League, pretty much, and Chicago, I think, is one of his really good tracks too. So I think we got a pretty stout championship for. So it's gonna be pretty. Hopefully, we can stay out of trouble because, as you saw in my entire playoff run, it hasn't gone too particularly well. But I capped it all off with the win at Iowa. So yeah, I know it's gonna be difficult, but I'm gonna give it a my all.
So yeah, I want to go back to Tuesday night. That whole race at Iowa, it seemed like for a little while it was Jason Jacoby's race or Justin Lisaby's or Benjamin Nelson's for a little bit, and you were hanging around fourth or fifth, or sometimes it would even get up to third at some points of the race. Tell us through what that race was like for you, and then afterwards we'll talk about the final laps.
Yeah, the car overall, and with it Iowa being at nighttime too, just the car was super tight, pretty much, and the car was like glued to the racetrack, which I personally like because the car was on rails, and Ben, who, like I said earlier, who was probably the best car in this whole league right now, is he had so much difficulties in that race. He just was so tight because I remember we were talking in the team speak during the race. He just could not figure out a way to break it loose because driving loose is his general driving style. So I think that's what helped all of us because we normally like to have a pretty stable car. Well, at least me. I don't know how about everyone else, but I know Ben really likes to drive really loose race cars. So yeah, I think that's what gave us the upper hand. And yeah, so overall, the car suited me really well. And then played a little pit strategy there towards the end of the race and kind of actually put me in that position to go for the win.
So going into the final laps, you stayed out. It seemed like no, well, you didn't stay out, but you took like two tires, and you were just able to hold everybody off behind you. What was going through your mind in those final laps? Thinking that I may have the car to win this race, but you also got like 2 or 3 other fast drivers behind you. So walk us through your emotions in those final laps to go for that victory.
Yeah, like after the 2 tire calls, like I was getting pretty nerve wracking because Justin was really fast, I think, overall in the long run. And just with Iowa and it being night, just so hard to pass because the track is pretty much high line dominant, especially in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, you can use the bomb a little bit, but it's generally high line dominant. So, yeah, that's what helped me hold on to the lead for like so many laps. So I'm proud of myself for taking that 2 tire call, even though we only did like 10 laps on the tires before we pitted. So, yeah, that really played into me trying to get the win. And then I got pretty lucky when I missed the big one, like when Ben, Justin, Cody, and Jason all wrecked out. I mean, I had to thread the needle. I do not know how I made that work, but yeah, it pretty much helped me get to victory lane.
So obviously, you're locked into the championship for next Tuesday night, and of course, going back before the race at Iowa, you've struggled through the entire playoffs. Like you seem like you were involved in a lot of wrecks out of your control, and just things did not go your way. But you just had enough to where whether you got enough stage points or just other playoff drivers having issues out on the racetrack that you just barely enough to make it. You barely made it into the round of 8. And now with the win in the round of 8, that final race before the championship race, you got yourself locked into the championship 4. And in those past races in the playoffs, were you starting to get a little concerned about if you were ever going to even have a chance in the championship, or like did you at all get frustrated at times?
Yeah. After the first race at Homestead, it's like, oh, I mean, it's first race. I know we can come back from this. Then after I got wrecked out at Daytona's, then yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm getting frustrated. The pressure's starting to really build on me. And then I had a okay race at Bristol, but I had an incident with Jason on a late race restart. But I think the only reason why I made it as far as I did is Sean Williams, who had a hurricane come through his area, and he wasn't able to race Bristol, which was the last race in the round of 12. And all I had to do was beat Tom Mercier and Aaron Smith. That's all who I was racing to get to the round of 8. So I managed to get the most stage points out of all of them, and I got bonus point for leading the lap too. And Aaron had wrecked out of the race, and Tom finished only a few positions ahead of me. So that's what pretty much took me to the round of 8. And then I just had I had a really good run at Atlanta. I got caught up in a few wrecks on the restarts, and then I decided to stay out on the last restart, which helped me get like top 10 finish, like 6th place finish. And then the last race, well, it was on and off for me at Indianapolis, and then I gave myself nose damage because I was running top 5, top 10, and then I gave myself nose damage at Indianapolis, and then that set me in the back of the field. And then I got collected in another incident with people trying to take each other out, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what happened. And then, so I had to come in and have a good race at Iowa. But I was still in the top 4. So that kind of took some of the pressure off of me. So I just had to go out there and have just to win the race at probably my worst track on the calendar. Just made it even sweeter.
So Rudy and I talked about that, with all the shows you had during the playoffs. And then, of course, you got Benjamin Nelson, Justin Lightspeed, Jared Darling, Heath Gray Nork. Do you feel like you're considered yourself as an underdog to go out there and win this championship?
Absolutely, because I know Ben and Justin and Jared. I know for myself, like I said, this is my first season. This is Justin's first full-time season. This is Ben's first full-time season, where Jared has probably the most experience out of all of us since he's competed in the most seasons. So he knows what it's like to go after a championship like he did the last 2 years in the trucks and Xfinity cars the last 2 seasons. So I consider Ben the favorite because he has the most wins and he's been really consistent. I'd say Justin is up there with him too, and Jared I'd say would probably go in there as the most experienced. So I definitely call myself the underdog going into the championship race. So hopefully I can make it a feel-good story. Hopefully the underdog can go out there and go win himself a title.
So I want to ask you first off, what made you decide that you want to, obviously you've been on iRacing for a while now, but what was the decision what was that moment like when you decided that, you know what, I want to join the Nork series. I want to give it a try and stuff. So what made you think that I'm gonna try to apply for Nork? And tell us your reason to join Nork.
Yeah, it was pretty much when you started the Laura League, and I wanted to enter that. And plus, a lot of the Nork drivers came over and raced that. So, and plus, I was a big fan of watching Sean's live streams of him doing the Nork races and watching his CrashCom videos before I came to Laura. And once I got a few races into Laura, and once I started to know the Nork guys a lot better, I started joining their team speak, and I was actually doing a few NIS or the NASCAR iRacing Series races with them. And that just helped me gain more and more experience to race with these guys, and I'm knowing these guys a lot more too. So it's I think it was the week of when we did the Coca-Cola 600 on iRacing. I was you know what? And I think I remember Jared asking me during NIS at Richmond. He asked me if I was going to join Nork, and I was I'm not sure. I'm still thinking about it. And then I think it was a week or 2 before the season started at Daytona. I was you know what? I'm going to do it. So I sent in an application on iRacing to Nork, to Revan or John, who is the league owner. And I got accepted, and here I am.
So, obviously, you just got into Nork. You just applied. Did you feel what was your expectations before the season? Did you feel that you wasn't sure how you were going to perform, and what kind of level of performance you were going to have? Was your expectations better than you expected, or do you feel like you still need some more learning to do to get ready even for next season?
Yeah, it's at this point, I am definitely a better driver than I was at the start of the season. Definitely by a lot more. So, but yeah, this was just a learning year. My main expectation for me was to make the playoffs, which I did. So, And overall, I was in top 5 in points when the playoffs started. Is like maybe I could give a run for these money, get a run at these guys. Messing up my words here, but yeah, it's like once I made the playoffs, then my next focus was to go to the round of 8 and then possibly make the championship 4. And plus, like I said, we're racing a lot of really good guys. Like you got Femi Olat, Freddie De La Rosa, and some of the pro drivers that come in, like Bobby Zelensky, Marcus Richardson, and all those guys. So, yeah, it's definitely, I've completed almost my expectations, but I would like to go out and win a championship, which I know will be hard to do, but just making it to the championship 4 from where I stand right now is just pretty amazing. So, I made all those expectations. I really necessarily didn't want to win this season, but once I knew I could run up front and try to battle these guys, then that expectation started that, okay, I want to go win a race. And it was starting to get towards the end of the season. It's like, I don't know, this might not happen because I don't got some really good tracks coming up. So, but then I made it happen on Tuesday night, get my first career win, which meant a lot to me. So, and now we're going out race for a championship.
I do want to ask you: is there anything else that you still feel like you need to learn before you move on? And I mean, obviously, you still got a race left to go. You got the important race, the championship race, and you want to go out there and win a championship. But is there any other things that you still need to work on for the North Series to maybe get better for next season?
Yeah. Overall, what I need to work on most is qualifying because these races, even though it's North, we do have a lot of caution fast from time to time, but when you race like the same people every week, you know how they drive, and you can get a lot of excuse me, we get a lot of green flag racing. So my key is try to have that track position at the start of the race. So I need to improve on that, and I really need to improve on my long run speed too because I'm known for being more of a short run person because I just want to go out and go after it early. And so, yeah, long runs is what I need to work on the most because I always run the tires off at the end of every run. So I have to short pit early, which puts me off sequence with a lot of people. So yeah, a lot of things I need to work on, but I can put that in the next season. But right now, my main focus is try to put those into the next race, try to go after a championship because I know I'm going to have to qualify good and I'm going to have to be good at long runs if I'm going to have a really good shot at the championship.
Is there any other do you look at other drivers on how they drive the car, and you can take that from what they do and you try to learn it yourself? Do you who do you go to learn just basically how to get around racetracks?
Yeah, I pretty much go to like anybody like when I'm racing them in the team speak. I kind of ask like what line are they running, what brake bias are they using, how deep are they going to the corner, are they backing up the corner? Just so many things that goes into play of trying to be really really good and most importantly be really consistent. So pretty much anybody that I can go to is I can get a lot of help from.
All right. Well, I appreciate your questions. If anybody has any questions for Daniel Faulkingham in chat right now, we would love for him to answer a few questions before he heads out here. Zach, do you have any questions for him at all?
Okay, so Daniel.
Yeah.
What made you become a NASCAR fan? If I can ask.
Yeah. So it all started in July of 2012.
Okay.
We do like where I live. There is we do ATV memorial ride for a little girl that lost her life in a car crash,
Ooh.
and they had a raffle. They did like what we call a Chinese raffle, or I think I said that wrong, but some sort of raffle, and one of them was 4 free passes to my local short track that is 2 hours away from here. So I won the passes, and me and my entire family went to the races that night. Or yeah, it was that night or a few weeks after. And then just seeing all the racing and stuff I was hooked. And then the few months gone by, I went to a few more races, and then that February of 2013, I saw an ad for the Daytona 500. So I wanted to watch that too.
Okay.
And I didn't know a lot about NASCAR back then. I didn't know a lot about the drivers or the teams or the cars, because that's the first year they did the Gen 6 cars, right? So, and then I saw that for the first time, and that's when I saw Danica Patrick win the pole, her first ever pole of her career, and being the first woman to sit on the pole for the 500. And then watching that race, because actually a few weeks prior, I wanted to get more known to the sport before I actually started watching the 500. So I think I remember my dad telling me about Dale Earnhardt Sr. and he told me about how he was killed in the same race a few years prior, like back in 2001. So yeah, Earnhardt, that name just stuck to me for quite a long time. So, and I saw there was Dale Earnhardt Jr., who was still in the Cup Series then, and then that he just became my favorite driver since. And then I'd watch him every week. And the first win the first race I got to see him win was the following year, the 2014 Daytona 500. So then ever since I became a fan. So it was rough being a Dale Jr. fan the last 2 years in 16 and 17 when he had the concussion and he had to leave the season, and then didn't have a great 2017 season his last year. And then seeing him race once again at Richmond a few weeks ago in the Xfinity race, I mean, that was cool to see. I really wanted him to win, but it is what it is. So pretty much how it all started, and then I've just been hooked ever since.
Okay.
All right. Well, Daniel Faulkingham, I do want to thank you for joining the talk show today. And of course, wish you the best of luck next Tuesday night in the Nork iRacing Series. And go after a championship. Me and Rudy will be up in the broadcast booth, just be broadcasting the race, and maybe hopefully we'll talk to you, not just, let's say, if you win the race or even finish second, but hopefully be the highest finishing championship for a driver. Hopefully we'll talk to you after you possibly win the championship. So best of luck to you, Daniel, and hopefully we'll have you back on the show again very soon.
Thank you guys for the opportunity, and hopefully the next time if I do come back, I will have a face cam so you can see my beautiful face. All right?
All right. Hey, before you go, is there anybody you want to thank, let's say, whether on iRacing or what you do?
Yeah, let's see. Who can I think of? I got to thank you and Rudy, who do the broadcast for the races every night on Max Speed TV, or on Tuesday nights on Max Speed TV. I got to thank John, or we could call him Revan, for doing the Nork League. He does a really good job with it, and I hope this can be a big league that will go far in iRacing. And I actually got to thank your mom, who actually invited me to come on to the talk show and giving me this opportunity. So, and pretty much thank everybody in the Nork League who I get to race each and every week. They are really awesome racers. I've had my ups and downs with them plenty of times, but yeah, I like to get along with them. And most importantly, thank you to all the fans who tune in each and every week to our races and who tune into the live streams and talk shows. They make it all possible.
All right, Daniel. Well, I'm excited to race with you again on the track next season in Nork. But again, best of luck to you next Tuesday night, and hopefully we'll see you with that championship next Tuesday night.
Yeah, I'm going to go after it. All right, thank you, guys.
Yeah, take care. Have a good night.
Right.
Yep, you too. Thanks.
Daniel Faulkingham, a Nork iRacing NASCAR Series driver in the Nork iRacing Series. He is a Championship 4 driver going for a championship next Tuesday night. If you guys want to follow Daniel Faulkingham on the social media sites, the social media sites are in chat right now. He has a Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So if you would like to follow him, get to know more about Daniel Faulkingham, you're more welcome to. Also, wish Daniel Faulkingham the best of luck next Tuesday night as he raced for a championship next week. But yeah, he was a winner this past Tuesday night at Iowa. Got his first Nork iRacing win. Really good guy. I feel like he's got a lot of potential in his future. This is his first full-time season in the Nork iRacing Series, and I feel he'll definitely be a driver to get some more wins, and maybe hopefully next Tuesday night. But if not, I feel like he could be a championship one of these seasons. But so Daniel Faulkingham, by the way, guys, speaking of Nork drivers, we do have another guest next week involving the Nork iRacing Series. He's actually the league owner of the Nork iRacing Series. His name is John Barry. I've known John Barry since 2011, and really good guy. But John Barry, he runs a great iRacing league, probably one of the best iRacing leagues out there. And he's the driver of the number 74 car. He hasn't got a win this season, but he was in the playoffs this season as well. Unfortunately, he just missed out on being one of the championship 4 drivers. But he's going to be joining us next Thursday night when we talk about him. How is it like running that league series and stuff. So anyways, that was Daniel Faulkingham, guys. Check him out on his social media. And yeah, like I said, root for him next Tuesday night. So Zach, what do you think about him?
He's a really cool guy.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I feel like he's considered a underdog for next Tuesday night. But yeah, really good guy. And hopefully we'll have him back on very soon, and hopefully he can win the championship next Tuesday night. Zach, anything else you want to mention right now?
Yeah. I think about a couple months ago or so, there's this festival going on at the Fairplex at Panoma, and coming January 5th and 6th of 2019.
What is it? Retro City. What is that?
Well, I say it's a festival. It's like a festival, like, let's say it's like almost a museum, like an arcade museum where you can actually go in and play them, but it's not just arcade games, but it's like where they would sell old retro games, new games, and possibly consoles as well, though.
I see. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see.
And I'm actually planning on going there on Saturday, January 5th.
Jeez.
But however, I have to order a ticket in order to go. And I'm going to ask you right now, would you like to go or not?
I don't know if I have a iRacing race that day. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's true.
I have to see though.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know yet.
All right.
I have no idea.
I would have to get me a ticket. I had to get them before they're sold out though.
Really?
I don't know how much time left though before they're sold out though, but
well, then you gotta get yourself a ticket, man.
Yeah, I guess
it's only 3 months.
Yeah, I'll have to do that.
Anything else you want to point out?
Other than that, I know it's just this weekend, just any typical weekend, just out on Saturday, then to the museum on Sunday, though. But the only thing is that if I don't get a call within the next hour about my car, though, then hopefully tomorrow for sure, then I will hear from them. I mean, I understand that the delay that they're going through, though, but yeah.
Yeah, but would you think if the car's still delayed, wouldn't they still call you every day to give you an update?
Yeah, but
if it was me running the business, I would call people every day just to let them know, hey, may take another day or two and stuff. You know what I mean? That we got a delay. What?
If I don't hear back within the next hour, then what I'll do is in the morning I'll contact them in the morning to see what's going on.
Right. Yeah, I would, because it's like because you would think they update you. You know what I mean? Either that. Don't they have your email as well, just in case?
Well, usually they would call me though, but
right.
I'll try to contact them tomorrow.
I gotcha. All right, guys. First off, shout out to those that are watching the talk show right now. Thank you all for stopping by and watching. Hope everyone is having a good evening so far and enjoying the talk show so far. Again, we want to thank Daniel Faulkingham for joining the talk show today. Next Thursday, we have John Barry, Nork League owner. So just thought I'd let you know about that. We got 10 minutes left of the talk show. I'm just ready for that. I feel like I need a nap. I am so tired.
Like maybe a nap before tonight's thing.
Well, I ain't live streaming tonight. It's just I'm just gonna What? I'm just gonna play it.
Oh,
stuff,
okay.
but,
I thought you were gonna live stream it. Though.
Nah. Of course, I don't know how long I'm gonna play it, but I'll play it some. But I'm just really tired, Zach. Really tired. I need. You know what I need? I need a full day of sleep. How nice would that be? Can you imagine if you slept a full day? How refreshed you'll be. I would love to do that. I don't think that'll never happen to me though.
No.
What?
Probably wouldn't happen to me either.
No, no, not at all. Not at all. At all. At all.
At all.
Yeah,
At all.
Yeah, at all.
At all.
Definitely at all. Really not at all. Anyway, so oh Jesus, your cord. I don't want to accidentally kick it off. So I think it's been a successful talk show. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So I think should we get into some questions and answers right now? Maybe.
Sure.
All right, guys. Time for a Q&A right now. If you guys have any questions for me or for Zach or both of us, feel free, and we will try to answer as many questions as we can. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what kind of questions we have. Hopefully we could get them coming in right now. Why do I hate Fords? I just don't care for Fords. I don't see any style of Ford I like at all. So I shouldn't say I hate Fords. I wouldn't say that, dude. But I just don't care for them. Let's see. No, I'm still just gonna root for Chase Elliott, even though he's already locked into the next round. I still gotta root for my guy. My guy stream this weekend. I'll try to stream this weekend, man. But also you got Talladega in there. So I do want to enjoy watching Talladega.
Will Joseph versus Zachary continue in November?
We would. You know what? We would. What?
When are we ever going to get back to doing verses?
We are.
We gotta get back to.
Okay, don't try to argue with me right now. I'm just saying. We'll get back to him. Yeah, guys, we've just been very busy. We just have not found the time to record any Joseph versus Zachary's recently. We would love to get back to them. Definitely want to, because we've been talking about it. It's just there have been times we've just been very busy. We do try to do our best to fit in some time to film those verses. I know it's been a couple months since we've last have done it, but we would like to, guys, for sure. Hopefully, we would definitely love to get back to it as soon as possible, whenever we can. I think the driver that's going to win at Talladega is the driver that can survive Talladega. Let me just say this. Any driver that survives Talladega does not get involved in anything. They're all winners, let's just say. But obviously, it's the guy that comes in first. Okay? Obviously, the driver who finishes first is going to win. But I also feel like whoever just survives Talladega, they're all winners. But we would yeah. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions do we got? We need questions, guys. Try to get through this talk show for the final few minutes. Ouch. Jesus. I'm all right.
Woke up my package.
What do I think of the Jimmy and Chad thing? Yeah, I'm shocked about it, but at the same time, I'm kind of not. With Jimmy not having Lowe's as a sponsor anymore after this season, how Jimmy's been performing. I'm really I'm mostly shocked about it, but a little bit on the other side of it, I'm not surprised by it. But I always thought that Jimmy Johnson and Chad Knaus was going to stay together until Jimmy Johnson retires. So it's definitely a shock, definitely a surprise, and something I didn't see coming. But it's mainly a business thing, and that's what a lot of people don't think about is that it's mainly a business thing, you know. And Rick Hendrick was the one that made that decision. So. You know, it is what it is. We'll just see. So, I mean, Chad Knaus, he's going to William Byron. And you got Elliott Sadler's crew chief from the Xfinity Series moving up to the Cup Series to work with Jimmy Johnson next season. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Let's see. Any more questions, guys? Ouch.
Have I ever done Zombie Rush on Roblox? No, I have not, and I honestly don't plan on doing that one at the moment. Maybe one of these days I will.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know either.
I don't know what Zombie Rush is.
I've done Epic mini games though, but see the problem with this one though, it has copyright music playing in the background while you're in the lobby of that one.
Which one?
Epic mini games. Which that's a shame though, because Epic Minigames looks like it was fun though. It's just the copyright music playing in the background.
Can't you turn off the music?
That I don't know. I'll have to check on that. I don't know if you can turn off the music on there though.
I see. Oh, there is a mute button on that game.
Oh.
So I guess.
But the background noises, though, how would you hear that, though?
Just see if you could turn off the music. Don't turn off the turn off the game music. Not the game. I would say the game audio itself. Just try to see if you can turn off the music.
Right. Well, I will check into that.
Right. So we got a couple minutes left of the talk show, guys. Again, shout out to those that's been watching Talk Show tonight. Thank you all for stopping by. Hope everyone is doing well. By the way, just a reminder, Zach is live streaming. Speaking of Roblox, Zach is live streaming Roblox tomorrow afternoon on the Lombard Bros Gaming Twitch channel from 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So stay tuned for that one. And then you got Talladega weekend, truck race Saturday, cup race Sunday. And then be back on Monday with some NASCAR Heat 3. So got some things coming up. Hopefully you guys will enjoy your weekend as well. So is there anything else you want to point out?
I don't know. I basically talked about the Jeep, my car, the cars at the museum, and what else? Roblox, not just Roblox though, but the Retro City Festival and all that is yeah.
Right. All right. Well, any more questions, guys, before we head off for the night? If not, then we'll end the talk show here. Oh, what are you doing? Jesus.
Well, I was just stretching, and then also I just decided to go boom.
Right. Try to knock me out, huh?
Yeah.
Do you think Mark Truex will get another championship before his team that he is racing for gets shut down? I mean, we'll see. I feel like he can't. I mean, honestly, to be honest with you, I didn't put Mark Truex Jr. as a championship for a driver for reasons. He hasn't just had the speed. He just haven't been that consistent like he was in the first half of the season. So I have no idea, man. They got to get through this whole – I mean, first they got to get through this round of 12. And, of course, they got to get through the round of 8. But we'll see how they perform in the next few years. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Jesus, I was looking at that, and then I just saw that. All right, I think we're going to end the talk show here, guys. Hope everyone enjoyed this Lombard Bros talk show. Thank you again, Daniel Faulkingham, for joining this Lombard Bros talk show. And next Thursday on our talk show, we're going to have League North Guy Racing Series League owner John Berry join us. next Thursday. Again, Zach will be live streaming Roblox tomorrow from 5 to 8 p.m. 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the Lombard Bros Gaming Twitch channel. But that's going to do it for the night, guys. Hope you all enjoy. Joseph Lombard, a.k.a. Interesting Far with Zach Lombard, a.k.a. 905. You all have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.